And a foul ball. 0-1 now.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Alec Thomas now.
That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. Got it. 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper. He loves talking about players he admired growing up.
Ball.
Do you remember this, Boog? Harper's first jersey number was 34, and the reason was pretty simple. Harper loves Mickey Mantle, so he decided to choose a number that added up to Mantle's number. 3 + 4, Boog, equals 7.
Damon under it. And that is that. Back here in New Orleans, here is Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
A home run here would certainly change things, Boog. Maybe hit one all the way to those waving tubes beyond the right center field wall. That would be impressive.
And ball 1. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
0-1.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. He goes down looking. Half of inning number 2, and now the first baseman rolled softly, but that goes foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Ball 1.
That's a really good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging for the K.
Batting 6, the catcher.
So up next, Harry Ford.
Ball. That's outside.
That one almost got him. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's off the mark. Ball 3. And there's ball 4.
That pitch is up. Ball
One of the things
4.
about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And a base hit. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
In the air, right field. Judge on the move. And that is the inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andres Munoz.
For Venezuela, the center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
Ball, that's out.
Two balls, no strikes, the count.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And a swing and a miss.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Here's a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Kevin McGonigal now at the plate. Top of the third, no score. And he blows that one by him at 100.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Field base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Back to the top of the order now. Andres Jimenez, the next to hit. There's a swing and a miss. On the ground, right side, Castro. They get the force, and that is set for the bottom of the third. Digging in, Carson. Brusdar Graterol takes over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning. Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Ball.
Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one. He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Tied him up inside with that one. Pitch misses there, and now 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The winning run on second base. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Thomas stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, throw to third, safe. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms.
Sets him down looking. Huge strikeout there. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Oh, that's okay.
Way high. Off the plate inside. 3-1 now. And ball four to aboard. Next to hit, Carlos Pena. He's pitching change here, Ryan Helsley.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. This guy's got good power with one swing. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Got him swinging for the strike. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Fernando Cruz.
Ball.
Swings through that.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And Paula turns to the right on the move. He's got it. One up, one down. Go ahead run on base. Michael Arroyo digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And the go ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Ground ball left side. Suarez throw to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Swings through that one. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Swings through it, and that's bottom 4. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one at triple digits. In the dirt, but kept close. Throw into third, tag out, and they cut down the winning run at third.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Guerrero the toss to first, and that is Clay Buck. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Batting for Venezuela, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Venezuela with the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. And it's even up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out. Go ahead run on base. Torrey Hunter will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. This one in the air center field. Thomas should have this one. Out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Kevin McGonigal.
Fought off foul. First and second, 2 down. And here in extra innings. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And fouled off. Pulls the string with the... Back here at Pinhead Park. We're in extras here. Willie Castro now at the plate.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Ball 1, no strikes. Just missed. And that's down and away.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better.
Takes Clay Buchholz on to pitch out of the pen here. Benj up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count even at 1. And a count 1-2. In there. Sets him down on strikes. Jackknifes out of the way. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Tap foul at the plate. And that's outside. Now 2-2. Got him swinging. We're back, and here's the left fielder, Johnny Damon. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak contact.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw down, and he's out. And that wasn't close. Swings through that.
Well, it's getting late, Boog. A night game, and we're in extras. I might run over to the caffeine corner during the next commercial break.
Got him. That's out number 3. Back here in New Orleans. We're in extras here. Alec Thomas digs in now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 away. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Way upstairs. Ball 1. And that one is inside. 1 away. The winning run at second. This one in the air center field. Hunter settles under it. And there are 2 outs. Carlos Pena getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses. Sliced hard but foul. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And he chases that one below the zone. Backed off the plate that time.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And there's the ball.
Ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Carrying well. Ball game. Walk-off grand slam. The shutout. Good news, home fans. And today's starter, Eduardo Rodriguez. All right, ready to go here. Here's Andres Jimenez. In the air, right side. Bench going back on this one. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
That one fouled off. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down.
That is third.
So now here's the DH, Michael Arroyo. Swings and misses. 0-1. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Judge comes up empty there. Inside, almost got him.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings and misses. Digging in, Kevin McGonigal. On the corner for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Hey! Nope.
In the air to left center. Damon on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here comes Bryce Harper. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And that misses. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
First and second, 2 outs. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 2 on, 2 outs. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Got him swinging for the. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Fernando Cruz. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit, Torrey Hunter. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Base knock center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Throws to first in time, and that's the inning. Back here in New Orleans, here's the catcher, Harry Ford. Fought off foul.
Ball upstairs.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nope, that's inside. That's ball 2.
To the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. 2-1 now. And that's in for a strike. McGonigal. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And now here is Josue De Paula. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. In to score from first. In there safely.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Show the willingness to drive that.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. McGonigal batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Got him to chase one above the zone there. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man at second. And that drops in for a strike. Inside, almost got him. And that's outside. Ball 3. In the air, right field. And the inning is over. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Abner Uribe. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
So they're down to their final out. And now it's Alex Bregman. Struck out swinging his first time. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one way inside. Two down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. And that'll do it. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Welcome into the first round of the World Baseball Classic here at Lone Depot Park. I'm John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for being with us. It's Team Venezuela taking on Team Netherlands. Team Netherlands up next on the bracket. Their style of play is kind of hard to pin down, isn't it?
Well, it's the mix of cultures, right? I mean, you've got the European side, which is more focused on small ball and tactical play. Then you've got the island side coming from Aruba and Curacao, which is more about power. I'd say it's a pretty good mix.
First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go? Kevin McGonigal digs in now. And we're off and rolling in Miami. Jackknifes out of the way. Out towards right center field. Rafaela on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. In the air, right field. Jones on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two down. Here comes Gleyber Torres. In the air to left center. And that is that. Leading off, Ray Patrick Ditter.
Hey!
Ground ball right side. Bench steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone. To third. Witt. And it gets by him. So two down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that misses. And that's ball one.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
To the right side. Tosses to first. And Albies is retired. And that's the third out. Welcome back to WBC opening round action here at Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, USA. All right, Singy, croquetas or pastelitos?
Why not both?
That's the correct answer.
The Cuban food at this ballpark is beyond compare, Boog. I'm trying it all.
Ball. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Here's Alex Bregman. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Strike three, and that's two in a row. No score here in the second. Lifted in the air, right center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Cal Raleigh now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
Batting in the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Venezuela looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Tap foul at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe.
Runners on the move. Pitch is low. Out at third, and that ends the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park in Miami. This park plays big, doesn't it?
Yeah, the outfielders definitely get their cardio in, Boog, and hitters might be surprised. When the roof is closed, the ball doesn't carry so well in that heavy Miami air.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way. Line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now one miss.
Inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Jeremy Profar in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's a ball.
Team Netherlands with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball, that's outside.
That one
That's
misses. And the count is 3-1. And ball
That
4
pitch is
to
in.
a board.
Ball 4.
Batting ninth, the catcher number 14, Jeffrey.
Ball, that's inside.
Two on, 2 outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swings through that one for strike 2. He fouls it off. Will do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. New inning getting started. Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate. Kelly back to work. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Out towards right center field. Jones on the move. He's got it. Out number 2. Back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Kevin McGonigal. Fly to center his first time.
Hey.
And he swings over the top there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Sets him down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. We're here at the WBC. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Ray Patrick Ditter getting ready to hit.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Got him swinging. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
For the Netherlands, the center fielder, number 3, Dina Rafaela.
Hey. That's a ball.
To the third. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2. That one almost got him. Off the plate inside, and the count is filled up. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Hey. Ball.
Man at first, one away. Spits the plate, and the count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Didi Gregorius at the plate.
Hey.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
That's out.
Off the plate, 2-2. It is interesting, though. And a base hit up the middle. Here comes Bogaerts around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. Good to have you back. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, bringing you all the WBC action from Lone Depot Park. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. Jaden Estanista on a pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. It's the WBC. Glad to have you back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jeremy Profar digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. In the air, left field. Schwarber settles under this one. One down.
Ball one.
That's a ball.
That's
Tried to attack with the sweeper. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Trump, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Jones over at first with 1 away.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Next one misses. Full count now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Netherlands trying to break this one open. We're here at the bottom of the 4th.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That's outside.
That's a
ball 3. That catches the corner. High fly ball, right field. Judge gets under it. Brings it in. Two outs, runners at first and second. Ceddanne Rafaela, the next to hit. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to second. It's there, and that's a great play. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Derek West.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Ball 1 low. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Back outside.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Team Venezuela trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Got it. Nice grab. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. Here comes X to the plate.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Oh, he can't hang on to the throw, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Ball 1.
Bogarts gets his lead at first with nobody out.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover. Something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's in there. 3-2 now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The turn by McGonigal at second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Base is empty after the double play. Didi Gregorius steps to the plate, and
Ball
that
1.
is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's outside.
3-1 now. This one smacked out to left center, and that will end the inning. Eric Mendez into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
1 away. So up next, Carson Benj. Slide to right his first time. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under it. 2 down.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 down, nobody on. Way inside. Swings and misses. Struck him. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic here at Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, USA. Now it's the DH, Hendrick Clementina. Benj takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ball 1.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Drew Jones.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-1. This one high in the air to left center. Jimenez on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Number 52 will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Popped in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
There's a swing and a drive. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. Gleyber Torres goes yard. And just like that, they're within a run.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one.
Foul ball there. Looking to get the tying run on base. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Now it's Alex Bregman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And that is out of play. Oh, 1 down. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Ball 1.
Goes down looking. And we're back at the World Baseball Classic. And here's the catcher, Chadwick Trump. Right through there for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Late swing fouled off. Trump gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Struck him out without a swing. Strikeout number 8. Now the number 2 hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one in the air right field. Dives, and he can't hang on. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Albies in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That's a really good take.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. He boots it, flips it, throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Struck him out. Left-hander out of the bullpen, number 30.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the
swing and a miss. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 8th. Hendrick Clementina now at the plate.
Ball. Ball 2.
That one
Inside,
inside.
ball 3.
And it's 3-0. Fastball for a strike at 95. And now the count filled up 3-2. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Ball. That's ball 2.
This to center field, but won't make it there after the bad jump. Not in time. He's safe. Now here is, and now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. That one misses. Full count now. And that'll load the bases.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
And now the catcher comes. New pitcher on here, Garrett Clevenger.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ow! He got him. What a throw. One out. Runners at first and second. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Hit on the ground to short. Witt gets him easily, ends the inning. back here in Lone Depot Park. We go to the ninth. Kevin McGonigal getting ready to hit. And takes low for ball one. Late with the swing there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Jansen, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Venezuela down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher, and they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
And your final 3-1